Wholeheartedly business mentor, social entrepreneur, network marketer, online branding marketing coach. Guys, talking today about this book that I've read, The 4 Agreements, and today it's about the 4 agreements, the second of the 4 agreements you should absolutely make with yourself. And we are talking about don't take anything personal. People always ask me, what kind of book do you recommend? What would you suggest? And you know what? This is not just business. This is not just for entrepreneurship, network marketers, sales, whatever. This is for anything in life. If you can make these 4 agreements with yourself, it will completely change your life. So yesterday we covered the first agreement, and you can find it on my Facebook page yesterday or on my website. There's already a blog post out on it with the video, and it's on my website, CoachRugbyDude.com or johanvanardi.com. So guys, and I go into a little bit more detail about being impeccable with your word, which is the first agreement. Now with the second agreement, it is, and I'll share all of these with you over the next few days, is don't take anything personal. And like I said earlier when I did the intro, and we're waiting for Facebook to build us an audience, this is applicable not just to people in sales who fear, or people who fear rejection or experience rejection, or marketers, or any kind of sales. You should apply this to anything in your life. These 4 agreements, and this one, do not take things personal. So when somebody tells you you are, and look, let's stir it up a little bit, you are an asshole. There's one reason is people would say that, and you probably were, and they have the right to say that. But if people somewhere out of the blue would say something like that to you, you have to remember that something that you said or did triggered something in their past or in their belief system or their blueprint, and that's why they are saying it to you. And typically they would act out of fear or out of convincing of who they are or what they fear or some belief that they have, and they projecting that back onto you. If you treat people well and you treat them courteously and do the best for them, people have no reason to say that to you, but it will happen. Even when you're in sales and you get a no, you need to realize that what people are doing is they are not saying no to you. They are saying no to your product, opportunity, or service. And they are saying no to themselves. They are saying no to wanting to take the chance and step out and get something that is beneficial for them. Or they are saying no to the pleasure that something will provide. So that's why it's so important when you are in sales to talk about the pain that people will experience and the pleasure that a purchase could provide. So I just used a more extreme example there earlier when somebody called you an asshole. So what if somebody is grouchy to you, or they're not friendly to you, or anything like that? Don't take it personal. It's not you. Nothing to do with you. It's all about them. It's what they are projecting out to the world. So forget about it. Don't even worry about it, right? And you got to remember that almost anything that you hear or that comes to you are that people project towards you out of their weakness or out of their insecurity or out of their fears. And I want you to measure yourself across that standard by how do you treat other people. Are you also projecting certain things like that to them, being grouchy, not greeting people, not being friendly, judging people, not being warming to them, not having empathy or compassion? So it comes both ways. First, realize that when you are receiving any negative towards you, not to take it personal, because it's probably what that person projected. And then I want you at the same time to think, what are you projecting out to others? And that's why the first agreement goes right along with it, is to be impeccable with your word. Not gossip, not complain, not bitch, and see the positive in everything. See the glass half full, or do you see it half empty? And so remember, I know this is one of the hardest things to do because we all have an ego. But if you learn to deal with your ego and you can sort of get rid of your ego, then realize that people are not projecting nastiness onto you because of who you are. It is because of how they feel in themselves. So don't take it personal. And when you don't, looking for sale, for example, if you're in sales, you didn't get a sale, or somebody joined, don't join your network marketing team, or make a nasty comment on it. Don't take it personal. Why? What is that going to change? Is that going to change how you act and who you are? Are you going to try to please everyone? Or are you going to live to the fullest of who you are and believe who you are? So I want you to take that home with you and realize, how do you treat people and how do you see negative things coming at you? And always put the positive out there. Remember, here's the golden rule. Don't take anything personal. So guys, my free gift to you today is my daily 4-step Aloha laptop lifestyle cheat sheet. It's the 4 steps that I followed and still follow on a daily basis that help me to live in Kauai. And you can get that absolutely for free on my website, rugbydude.com. Take care, aloha, God bless, and I'll see you tomorrow. All of the best to you.